Lightning strike.
哎，那边怎么冒火了？走！这那边跑什么啦？那边慢跑什么啦？又没烧到外面来，那边跑来跑去是干什么啦？为什么会失火
Oswin, where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no
暴
prisoners.
怒的时
My
候，
brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
好，
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
这
Looks like rain. 这失火，然后旁边的那个画面是在踹人，这个这不行吗？怎么了？我有成功吗？好，成功了！啊！
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
谁要啊？
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? Damn
啊
it.，
真的没救了、欸，就跟那个什么很多家里面那种，
Lying prick.
哎，我要跟你们男爵打架、欸，你在干嘛？跑步。哎，没救了。喝酒醉之后，就开始变另一个人了。
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's
给我
another
坐下。
story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
他如何呢？惹你
Your
生气？
wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat.
啊，
Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men,
屋
at
内好
times
大的
join
风
them
哦
on！their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage.
我
For
们的
only
杰
she
哥
could
气到
calm
头发都在飘了，有没
Make
有
it？sound like she led a charmed life.
怒火
If
中
that's the
烧
case, why'd she run?
毛都竖起来了。
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
基本上，我觉得一个男生哦，喝酒醉开始在发酒疯就变得很垃圾了，好不好？
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to
喝得
hear it.
烂醉如泥，然后他前面有讲他的记忆全部丧失啊，
She
他
wriggled
断
like
片
an
啊
eel.，We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was
少在那边
left
装可怜
with
的这种
nothing.
人，
Nothing. Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My
还不是你
child
害的。
is dead.
唉，不需要同情，你给我振作一
Get
点。
hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
实在可悲，
Bastard.
Mutations worked then.
这
But here's the
证
good
明我
news.
变种成
Your
功
dead。child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
into
我和杰哥讲那一句，我证明我变种成功，怎么有点好笑？
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
开始
The
吧。
sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
几小时后，
A bit further. Follow me.
阅读预言，了解情报，是不是？看一下哎呦，有咯，说诗音丑，就像说屎不好吃一样。哼，兰伯特。诗音可能是狩猎魔人会碰到最令人反胃的生物，他们是被遗弃、没有下葬婴儿尸体所生，看起来就是半腐烂的胎儿，未发育的精肉受到憎恨、恐惧、邪恶所扭曲。这些丑恶的生物会以孕妇的血为食。受到疯狂饥饿所驱，往往会让受害者死亡。诗音会在黑夜离开巢穴，潜伏在孕妇的床边，在她睡觉时吸取她跟孩子的生命力。受害的孕妇会做噩梦，接着发烧，产生幻觉，身体会虚弱。过几天晚上，他会虚弱到无法保护自己，这时诗音便会主动攻击，用尖牙咬进孕妇的身体，喝她的血，直到母子双亡。刚喝过血，受到威胁的话可以变形。诗音的诅咒可以透过将其变为家世妖精而解除。家世妖精是家中炉灶的守护精，在永远无法为家的屋子里，它的确很大，还有它的牙齿。我们千钧一发才逃了出来。了解猎物习性与行为的猎人不容易空手而归。知道森林的鹿喜欢走哪条小径，了解野猪喜欢滚哪滩篱笆，调查野兔呢会从哪个洞钻出来，这就让你赢了一半。大多数都不知道，怪物也懂这个道理。举个例来说，有个皇家异手龙就从经验中学到，不该在森林上空飞，远远的掠取猎物，让人类看到有机会用弓箭攻击。 他知道他该躲在路旁，等待军用运输车出现。他就这样吃着腌制的猪肉和啤酒，越长越大。哎，他跟他其他的异手龙越来越不像，反倒像个巨龙。吃得很好呢，啊，就靠在那个翻车的那个运输车旁边，边吃猪肉，然后边喝酒这样，然后再配个人肉的那个肠子啊，还是什么，还有人腿啊，那边啃啊。哎，等一下我看到一半。哦，魔兽猎人知道这头野兽比一般的异手龙还要强壮，外皮也更坚韧。长胖胖，嘿啊！吃完的时候还拿人类的手指头，然后拿来当那个牙签，有没有？在那边剔牙。遭到一击就必死无疑，所以魔物猎人，我一直念错哎，这样子比较顺。魔猎人，你看这是很老舍，就讲魔兽猎人就好啦。魔物猎人，哎。
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
被骂了。人家怎么知道嘛？又还没出生。真笨，竟然没有先取。整天只会喝酒，活该。有点让人同情不起来，这个男人。
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent?
酸。
I'm plowing now I've done wrong.
Good.
Good.
The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
哎呦
Look.
鬼片。哎呦。
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing
自己
restless?
造的孽
It'll
自己
bite
收
through your
拾哈。
jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
给我捡起来。来，这是你的小孩啊。
Merciful gods.
哎呦。
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
哎，等一下，不要这么快啊！这边有东西可以捡呢。哎，他跑很快，爆超快的。好了，他怎么感觉看起来稍微有点可爱，但是又有点恶心？就是在可爱跟恶心，就是怎么会这样？哎，怎么办？怎么办？
Angry specters. Botchling's scent attracted them back.
Quiet.
刚一直放错。好，
What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
然后他在念那一段咒语的时候，唉，其实还蛮感人的。虽然你不能成为我的孩子。
What now?
令人鼻酸。
In one day's time,
还不都是这个酒鬼、喝酒误事啊
You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. The guilt
事后才在那
and
边
responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past.
又酸，
Nothing else you can
现在
do
才
here.
有负害，
But
来不及
No
了啦你。
buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here.
算
Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
他说：“你现在给我回家，不要又给我在做蠢事。以英文来翻的话 ，don't stupid 嘛，就不要再给我做蠢事了这样。”杰哥好凶哦！好，召唤家世精灵嘛，好。
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
长得不是很可爱。飞，慢一点啊！哎，其他人看不到啊。哦，
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
被抓走。
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron, on the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Oh.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
真不会是杰哥，该称赞的时候还是很大力称赞。好
Thanks for your help.
看来要追查那个
She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
他们口中的怪物
I'll do what
的
I can to see that she is.
位置。
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Witcher, a word, please.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there, the place.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
哦，没有喝酒。
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire.
失去的才在，唉。
Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that.
他不喝酒的时候还算是很好的一个丈夫哎。
Called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Ygritte. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you.
哇，
We start at daybreak.
要比骑马，冷不防来这么一下。
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
零 go！
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Aha!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making
故事还有后半段，
progress.
They split up.
下
I'd
集
considered
待
that
销。
possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
哎，还可以跟他玩昆特牌。
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.